Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Hey traders, over the last 15 years, we've tested 64 different trading courses and we have put the most powerful systems and trading techniques that we've discovered in this brand new trading course. And for a limited time, I'm giving away free access. So go to johnsfreegift.com. That's johnsfreegift.com or click on the very first link in the description to get free access to this brand new trading course right now. Alrighty traders, so in this video I want to talk about what is the index, or is silver and gold, and some of the silver and gold, the ETFs there, is it producing a false breakout? And if it is, what does that mean in overall? So I just wanted to share that with you in today's video. Now, what happens with, there's a lot of times that the market will give you false breakouts, and let me just share with you an example of what I'm talking about here from a false breakout perspective. Which one is it? This one right here, okay? So as we can see that we've had this downward trend line. Let me actually delete this here. Look at this here, okay? So we actually had the market come down, found support, came down, look at all the support. Look what happened, right? It broke straight back below. Now, what actually happened here on this particular stock? It broke below. And notice how it just went sideways. What's happening here? Firstly, they're running all the stops on this stock, right? And then secondly, what's also happening is it's getting people short. Oh, it's breaking down. Let's get people short. Then look what happens. It goes sideways and then it breaks up with this bar here. We sort of go sideways for a bit and now we're picking back up again and now we're continuing up. So as you can see, right, that's what's called a false breakout. Is we can see that the market holds support, and then it breaks below, and then we go sideways. So it's getting people, it's doing two things. One is getting people short, and two, running stops. And then they completely reverse, and then the market continues up. So if we're looking at the silver and gold price right now, if we have a look at the silver price here, as we can see, right, that the market has what? The market has actually got this support level through here. So if I actually just put a trend line through there, this is the Fibonacci levels. Let me actually just take the Fibonacci off here for a minute, and let me just put a trend line on that support level there. So as you can see, right, it's right around that support level there. So it's just broken below it, and now it's right around that support level there. If I just bring up the last, say, 3 to 4 months, as we can see, right, came down. There's a lot of support through it. Look at it, just broke below. Look what's happening sideways. So is this going to be some sort of false breakout? If it is some sort of false breakout, we're going to get a rally back up. If that's the case, then we're probably going to rally back up to, at least on a short-term basis anyway, at least if we get a rally back up, short-term target will be back up towards this $18 level. Now, moving on to gold, gold is doing something very similar, right? Look at this here. So gold had support. It actually broke down. Now it's sort of breaking up now. We have this little resistance up through here. So we've got a bit of a channel going on right now as well. So sideways, we broke down, going sideways, and now it's like, is this going to start to pop back up? It did slightly break back above here, but it's like, what's really going on here? So it'll be really interesting to see what goes on there. Meaning, are we going to get if we get a nice move up, really breaking back into this, then that would just show that this whole level through here was indeed a false breakout in gold. And then if we do start to get something like this, then I would say we have a target, a short-term target back up at 15.20. And if that happens, then maybe, just maybe, we're starting another big bull run overall. If I go have a look at all the other indices, so such as the GDX, that hasn't created a false breakout there. The reason why, as you can see, it's actually at support level there, so it's not even a breakout yet. And in fact, let me just draw that trend line down through there to there. That'd be the trend line there that I use. So there hasn't been any breakout on the GDX. Let's go to the GDXJ. Same sort of thing, right? We can see support. So we really haven't created any breakout yet. So there's not even a potential false breakout yet on the gold stocks there, or the gold ETFs there. And then moving on now through to the silver stock, so the SILJ. Look at this here, right? This is a classic false breakout. Look at what I was just saying just then, is you can see here, look what happened. Broke down, went sideways, got back up, sort of went sideways, and look where it ran, straight back to where the channel had a bit of a bounce, and now we're rallying back up, gone here. So we're probably likely to head back up here now on the SILJ. And looking at the SIL, so the silver, just the silver stocks, you can see something very, very, very similar here. Now we actually had a long-term, actually no, that's not a long-term trend line. Forget that one. But as you can see on the short term, right, found support, look what happened, broke down and came straight back up. What does that mean? Bit of a false breakout. So it was actually a very fast breakout, wasn't it? It broke down and came straight back up. Back below. That's definitely a sucker rally. And notice how we had the increase in volume here as well too. That's where if you do get in on breakouts to the downside, breaking below support, and you get that, you get increase in volume, you do get short, and suddenly it rallies right back up. If the market starts to retrace right back above the trend line and you're short, this would be right here, the absolute high point of that bar. If you do get short on some sort of a breakout and the market starts to retrace back up again, and there, the high of the bar would be your absolute exit point and say, okay, this is not a breakout, it's not a true breakout, it's a false breakout, and now we're probably likely to reverse as well too. Makes sense through there? So that's what we're looking at through there on the SIL and the SILJ. If we have a look at some of the actual main stocks, say such as AG right now, First Majestic Silver is pretty much doing nothing as we speak. We had pretty much a bit of a sideways movement through here, a bit of a channel through there. If I go to the weekly chart, pretty much nothing going on through there, a bit of a sideways movement. That tells me we had a nice move up, sideways. It's looking really good. It's building a lot of base. It's building a lot of energy here. And it tells me it looks like we're starting to move to the upside there. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys on the silver and gold through there. And if we have a look at here, this is the GLD, beautiful sideways movement. This could be some sort of a false breakout before we start to see another move. And then same with the SLV as well too, right? So look at this SLV price. If I delete that off the screen, we can see that there's a bit of resistance through there. So if we start to get something like this breaking back up and we get an increase in volume, then I would say on a short-term basis we have a target of $17 there, a minimum target of $17, and that may be even the start. That may be even the start. If you have a look at the weekly chart, that may be even the start to see some sort of a nice upward movement from there as well too. So that again, that would be a minimum target for me if that happens on the SLV price. Obviously, there's no guarantees that are happening, but what's probably likely to happen is if we do get a bit of a false breakout, is we're probably likely to do that and then maybe even back off a little bit for a while and then eventually start to pull back up. So whenever you start to see these things here, one of the most important things when trading is just being patient sometimes with your position. One of my private clients just recently, he was talking about how he discovered how when he got into a trade, he was so impatient when he was trading. And so therefore what ended up happening was he was getting out too early and just not being patient enough. So if you'd like to learn more about how I trade the markets, very first thing in the description, you can join my next training and you'll be able to see my strategy, how I trade, how I use technology, how I only trade 1 hour per day, and so on and so forth. So you can see what's happening through here, right? We can really see this thing starting to build up, and we're probably likely to see a move back up towards the $17 level on the SLV price. So looking really nice for a potential false breakout, and then probably a rally back to the high side. But I would want to see a bar breaking above there, and then a move back up. So once again, guys, when you do start to look at these sort of false breakout scenarios, the reason why this is so powerful is because that weekly chart is in a very big upward trend. Makes sense? So because we're in a very big upward trend, some sort of a false breakout here would be just more like a continuation of that weekly trend. Makes sense? So that's what I wanted to share with you there. And as you can see, right, that's what's really going on right now on silver and gold. Is it a false breakout, and what's going on there? Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Guide to the Markets by the Board trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training that goes for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.